Not the women.
523 that master number.
No, I don't know, Andrew.
It said share through an invite. Oh, Moon invited him. Thank you, Moon.
Good evening. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
Good.
Good. I was just hoping I could get a free reading.
Yeah. Is your real name Andrew?
It is.
Okay, cool. So, Andrew. Are you sure that's your real name? Because it doesn't feel like it is.
Okay. Okay. Look, you got me. My name is Scott.
Okay, your name's Scott.
My name is Scott.
All right.
Scott Calvin.
Scott. That is your real name. Cool. Thank you.
This is great. Maybe.
You should really be seeking like help with your alternative methods of thinking. Like you know how there's multiple ways to do like algebra and stuff? Like there's a slow way that's like always right, and then there's like a way where you just multiply the shit together and get the answer.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're multiplying the shit together to get the answer, but then like you're backtracking and you're doing it the other way. Like you're writing the problem backwards to show your work, and you're like showing your work in the wrong way. Does that make sense? So you need to like either just write down the answer and leave it like that, or you need to like do the work to actually find the answer, but don't like backtrack your work to try and show work. Does that make sense?
Actually, that does make sense. I've been trying to, for a little while, kind of break into entertainment. I'm really not having any luck. And I was kind of hoping that one of these readings would kind of help me with that.
Yeah, so I mean, I can definitely. Holy shit, Cassie, we got a lot of viewers. Accept them up. I can't keep clicking that shit.
Hey, what's up?
Calm down. You ain't gotta bring everybody. You ain't gotta bring everybody up at one time.
Okay,
You can rotate them. You're
you
good.
guys
Don't get
can just
overwhelmed.
wait in the comments, or like say like some stuff in the comments. That'd be awesome. Right now, I'm just helping people with readings. So Scott, there like pilgrim is the word that comes to mind. Like you're villaging like the world. Like the world is your oyster, and you're kind of like sitting there, like not knowing where the pearl is, but you are the pearl. You got to keep that in mind. So like instead of thinking that the pearl is something you got to find, you got to realize that you are the pearl, and everyone's looking for you. And once you realize that your industry and stuff, you're gonna like pop off. You're gonna like once you realize you're the one people want, like if you start thinking that in your mind, like just start manifesting that you're the one that matters. Right.
Hey everybody, name is Vance Dudley, 67 years old. Andrew, I wanted to say I read your wife's book and it was awesome.
Yeah, and hey, Andrew, I'm his son, Vernon, and I just want to say I'm a big fan of yours, and I just want to say I love what you're doing for us, man. Me and my father here, we got a lot of endearment for you, man.
Okay. Well, I was hoping I could get this reading, though.
Yeah, all right. Sorry.
No, sorry about that. Go
not
ahead.
Trying to subvert the debate or nothing.
You want me to call you Andrew?
Sorry, my father's on blood thinners, and he's been drinking beers and that, so he's just a little off kilter. So.
All right, so. Scott, do you have a daughter or a son or something?
Unfortunately, I'm childless. I'm working on that.
Did you almost have one when you were 18?
Oh my God, I did actually. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm seeing, and like they want to like tell you from the other side that like they care about you and they're actually watching over you, and they want you to be successful in life, but they want you to remember them and like give them a name and try and like look at them as a spirit guide. Like they don't care what name you give them, as long as it's like a shared name, like a name that everyone else would understand is their name too. I don't know if they were like there long enough to get a name, but like whatever you were feeling is probably the name you should go with.
We were going to name him Tony.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's who do you speak to get this information, man?
Goosebumps.
Right now, Yahweh. So like when I was 2 years old, I fought the devil, and he had Yahweh's voice. And what had happened was my sister had met Yahweh, and then my sister left the basement alone and said she didn't want to go down in the basement to meet Yahweh because she didn't know about the Bible. And then my older brother went past the hallway, and Yahweh had went down a density, and he had become something else. And he had talked to my brother, and my brother didn't know who that was. So he had walked past the basement, and then Yahweh had went down another density and become the devil. Because, like, if you think about it like this, if you're lowering yourself down and down, eventually you're going to go against what you originally were. You're going to go against it. So he, like, became the devil for me. And so when I went to the basement door, it said, I'm the devil, but it had Yahweh's voice. So, like, I just started walking down the basement steps. And what happened was my first foot stepped on air. Like, I didn't step on the step. And then my second foot stepped on the stair. And then I, like, took 3 more steps on air. And then, like, I rolled through the basement and went over a railing 2 times my height and broke my arm. And I, like, landed in the center. I landed in, like, the center of the basement. Not even, like, next to the railing, but, like 8 feet away from the railing. So, like, I was, like, chucked through the air and stuff. Like, and so now Yahweh's, like, apologizing to me and stuff and saying that if I want to talk to him, I just say Yahweh in my head. And then I feel his, like, light energy. And, like, he shows me the answer, if that makes sense, or, like, channels it through me. So, like, a lot of this is just channeled from, like, spirit. And spirit is, like, connected to all spirits. So I might be getting this knowledge from your spirit, or I might be getting it from Yahweh or God or Jesus. But, like, it's just kind of like a channeled message for you. It's not, and, like, it's like, you know how when you're about to say something, you think about saying it in your head before you say it? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like I'm doing.
How long is this playing?
You're basically a false prophet is what you are.
Okay, Cassie, you can drop him.
Don't you dare drop
Hey, that's my father. Don't you dare drop him.
Vance
He's
Dudley.
a respectful American. Don't you dare drop him.
My name is Vance Dudley.
Drop all of them, Cassie.
Don't you dare.
No, if you drop him, you better drop me too, because we're a unit, boy. Better watch your mouth, Skate.
I ain't gonna drop Vance. 67 years old, damn it.
Your name's not even Vernon, it's Alex.
They're just sitting there fucking with this guy.
Alex, I'm sorry, my profile says Vernon. I don't see a Alex anywhere on here, but
you know, we're trying to receive readings up here, man. It's being really rude and disrespectful. You guys are doing. So.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Did you even know them, Andrew, or were they just messing with us?
They're just a couple of trolls, I think, man.
Okay, cool.
So,
yeah.
I was actually just listening. I'm very interested in this, so.
Yeah, so connect to Tony. Tony wants you to know that, like, all things are coming to an end for, like, him on his journey of, like, learning and stuff. And now he wants to apply himself. It's been so long that he's, like, become an ascended person. So how it works is that when infants go to heaven, they go to, like, school for, like, 12 years. And then, like, they learn everything they need to learn to become, like, a spirit guide for their family members and stuff.
They go to spirit school?
Basically, yeah. Like, they go to school, like they train with angels and they learn with angels, and then the angels teach them how to be like them, and then they basically become an angel for their family.
Wow. That's a lot to take in, man.
It's
Cassie's
a
daughter
little bit of an oversimplification, but also, like, shades, like, the way he explains it.
Well, what do you mean it's an oversimplification, though, Cassie? Can you explain a little?
What you hear about, like, going to school, like, Earth is kind of a school for all souls. You know what I mean? So, like, we're all, and then there's a lot of stuff you have to do to souls do for their growth before they even can incarnate in the human body, because this planet's so dense and hard to survive. Anyway, so it's all stuff that's taking place for all souls anyway. Like, it's just kind of the natural progression. And when it comes to, like, souls that could possibly incarnate but may not, a lot of times whenever they
oh my God, this is a gold mine. You guys got to get in here and get some readings, bro. You got to get in here and get some readings.
Because the body wasn't ready, the soul wasn't quite there yet.
It's fucking wild.
Quite what they needed for their incarnation to learn what they needed to learn. And so yeah, so the soul that was going to come here is still going to come here at a different time. Um, um, but they just weren't ready yet. That's what. Sorry.
I'm kind of processing it. I really appreciate your guys' time.
Yeah.
I'll drop down if you want to drop me down.
Wait. I'm gonna see if there's anything else for you, like anything really important that we gotta touch on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Childhood memories, you need to like let go. Don't let go of them, but like let go of them, but like don't like forget them. I guess don't forget, but like let them go. Like just be like it happened. It was a memory, but don't hold any emotion towards it. Like just like if it's bad stuff, be like, okay, it wasn't bad stuff. It was just stuff that made me who I am now, and I'm a really good person. So I'm happy for that experience. Does that make sense? So that's the last message I had for you. If you
Oh well, thank you. That's actually kind of life changing. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Was Gail next? I think Gail was next.
Don't
Yeah.
don't give the game away. Don't give the game away, boys.
Yeah, my name's actually Gail. My parents were not kind when they named me. I don't know why, but they chose to name me Gail.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good name. It's like
Thank you.
like I'm thinking of like
Thank
a
you.
bamboo or like a
My wife said, "Here you go, Scott."
skinny plant when I think of your name and like you. Do you have a plant in your house that looks like that? Like a bamboo looking?
Well, we don't have a plant, but my mom recently bought a rose with a very long, I guess a stem. I don't know what you call it, the bottom of the rose, the actual plant portion of it before the flower. So, maybe they're thinking of that, but yeah, I guess I'm just here to look for some spiritual advice specifically. So I've been trying to like learn magic, basically like light magic, and I've been really going into like Palantir based magic, kind of promoted by like Peter Thiel.
This is one of ours for sure. This is Gil. It's one of ours.
I started watching this guy called What a Vault Hiss, and he's talking about being a prophet of Wotan. You know anything about Wotan? Because that sounds kind of meaningful,
Okay. Do you want to tap into your energy? Here, let me.
Of course. Look at what this guy looks like.
Oh
my God! Look at what he looks like.
Learn magic. Enlil is the Sumerian god, and he's outside of existence. He's outside of the spirit of God. He's outside of the spirit, but he's within the soul. So he's experiencing like consciousness on planets, but not life. So that's how he lives. And so the thing he wanted to show you. So if you just copy me with your hand, okay, this is gonna activate your magic within like your. So you know how like when people say Yahweh, they speak into their chest. Like they speak, huh? Like
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this kind of activates that a little bit. So you go like this,
No.
and then you like curve your hand around like this, and curve it back like this, and then you like bring it down.
Really?
Yeah, and then it like activates. It just activates. Like you feel light on your shoulders, and like that's the light magic activating in you. And then like it shoots into your arms slowly, like it starts moving through your body slowly, and that's like light magic. Like what light magic actually is. And so now when you try and do the magic, it'll actually work. So I don't know if you've noticed, but you were doing magic, it just wasn't working. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've noticed whenever I tried, going through old. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I want to hear what you were
When you
saying
go
about
in,
that.
sound as
Yeah,
white
well,
as
whenever I
possible,
try
but
going
give them
through,
the most
old
black
books, stuff like
sounding
that,
name you could
whenever I watch
possibly think of.
podcasts, like I watch a lot for Trinania.
Like go in and be like,
he always talks about
"Yeah,
being
hello,
able
my
to
name
do
is
that, but I've never been able to figure it out.
just do what he
don't have
says.
the techniques down,
The perfect example of why not everyone should be allowed to vote. Yes.
Yeah. So did you do it? Did you copy me? Did you feel it?
I'm gonna actually try it right now.
Okay.
Did you
So,
breathe in?
Let yourself. So real quick, I'm gonna pray for you. Is that okay, Gail? I'm gonna pray for you to channel your spirit because your spirit knows how to do it. Your spirit's lived countless lives with people who have done magic, who have activated. They've done it in different ways, but this is like a way where your spirit will know. So
Would this
Lord,
help me?
Here's the
Embrace the
TikTok
project.
name. It's right here.
to connect to his spirit, allow his spirit to enter his body and channel him and be
That's a
with him.
fucking idiot.
Let him be fully present. And after this, allow his spirit to express outwards and let him watch himself do the magic he wants to do. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Oh Lord.
All right, so you just like move your hand slow, like just start like this, and then let your hand move how you want it to move. Right? Just let it move how you want it. Okay?
Whoa, man, I'm really feeling it. Holy, excuse me, curse there. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't want to curse. Obviously, we're practicing magic. You know, I'm really trying to embrace the Bronze Age mindset. You know, so wow.
Sorry, guys, I'm not actually bringing people up. Cassie is. I'm letting her do it. So if you guys want to come up, you gotta like tell Cassie your reason for coming up.
Anyways, man, thank you. Hopefully, one day I can become elite human capital. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too.
So Steel. What's your name? I gotta follow you. See, Steelborn. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. How's it going?
It's going good. This is the most viewers I've had in like over 2 years, bro. I literally
That's
just
awesome, man.
Guess what I did today? I took off contacts on my page today, and then I made a video of me praying for people, and then I went live, and now I got 66 viewers, dude. This is crazy. This is awesome. And Edwin's giving gifts to people, dude. This is
Wow.
awesome. I think all gifts help. So if you guys have friends on the panel you want to give gifts to, feel free. Just love each other and be awesome. So do you want a reading, or what did you want? I don't know your name, so that's okay. I don't know how well of a reading I'll give you, but I think Cassie should give you a reading. I don't know if this sounds weird to you or not, but I feel like she's more connected to you than I am, and like what she's gonna find out is gonna be more detrimental for you than what I would find out.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Is it okay if like, can you like duck your head down so I can see the options?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's just go with the free reading. And by the way, if you want, my real name is Seamus.
Seamus, okay. So what I get for you is like childhood affected your status, but now it does, like your status is like childhood. Like that's what I got. That's why I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you. Like that's what I got for you was like your childhood affected your status.
The autism is strong with this one,
Like
yes.
you're still, which is good. You're thinking with a child's mind, which is really good. I love that about you. You actually do that. A lot of people don't do that. So like that's cool that you do that.
That is interesting. I've never really thought about it like that, but I mean, I guess you could say I think a little childish.
No, it's not like childish thinking. It's like when you go to the grocery store and little kids are looking at the middle shelf and you're looking at the top shelf.
I
Just-
do feel the need
Just
to touch
make
everything I see on
yourselves
the shelf.
progressively more crazy. Like every time a new one comes on, they're just a little crazier than the last one.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
You can wish one
I've
hand
always
shit
felt
and the
need-
other,
I just
see which
feel
one
I need
gets
to
filled up
touch
first.
Everything
Yeah.
on the shelves, because like I want to interact with everything, and I don't know. I find it fun, but I'm totally interested in a reading.
Okay. Shame. You actually connect to Yahweh. That's the God you like, right? That's who you call God.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, because that's what I got. It's not like you call the Christian God or Jesus God. You call Yahweh God. So like, the thing about you is that makes you a Jew or a Gentile. I'd prefer you saying you're like what's the word for the Jews who can believe in Jesus? I think it's like a I don't remember the exact word. It's like starts with an M or something. I don't remember.
I thought it was like Bagelite or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was Bagelite.
That makes you a Gentile, but technically, I'm just going to call
I
you
thought
Jew
it was
because, like,
Bagelite.
I think if you believe in Yahweh, you're a Jew. That's my opinion on it. Messianic. That's what it is. There we go. Thank you, Hendy. Hendy, you just got yourself a follow back. There you go, brother.
I thought it was Bagelite.
I think Cassie's AFK.
Glad to see you here, Shepherd Shep. Glad to see you here.
I wanted you to read Stillborn. His name is Seamus. I feel like you have a bigger connection to him. Like, can you talk to her, Seamus?
Are you getting ready to start a new job or something? Or a new venture?
I've maybe been considering a little bit, kind of toying with the idea. I've kind of been considering starting an OnlyFans, to be honest.
Yeah, don't we all, darling? Okay, that's kind of funny because that two pickles I heard for that sounds good. So money woes at the moment. So
Is he
we're trying to
broadcasting
select-
from his dishwasher station, his soup kitchen? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
gonna require something. It's gonna require something new. Like a new journey.
Thank you, Edio.
A balanced egg.
The fuck is going on here?
I got more.
Give it a little more time. It might feel like it's run its course now, but we don't know yet.
Done for us.
Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Fucking love you, Edio. Yeah, no, it just feels like a lot of like juggling, like finances, juggling how to pay. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of.
They're all cold reading.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like we're trying to
actually.
do this one thing and it's not quite working, so we're trying something else, and that's just kind of. It's gonna require something.
You know, it's funny
whole
you
new
say that.
journey.
I've actually been trying to learn to juggle on my own just for no reason. Just thought it'd be fun.
Oh wow. Well, I got
Cassie sounds like she's missing teeth. True.
See, I want to be able to get that stuff for you, Seamus. Like, that's what I was saying. Cassie has a connection to you. Like, I can tell that shit. Cassie, do you feel connected right now when you read that? Like, does it not feel
I
like
mean, I
that?
always,
Yeah, just give it a little more time. We'll bail if
but
it
it's
sucks
kind
too
of like,
bad, but give it a minute.
So, yeah, because it's like you're looking for your calling and looking for something.
We got
that's
plenty of
gonna
time
be you,
tonight.
right? Like something you want to do that's important in the world, but you want to make money at it too. You know, and so it's like learning how to figure out what that calling is, figure out how to. Yeah, so it takes time for some of these things to unfold and for them to come together. So you may not have the full plan right away. Take baby steps on new directions, and some things will work, some things won't, but they will unfold to where you'll be able to see how everything can kind of coincide. Oh, here goes my
So, real quick, while she's doing that, I wanted to ask Jacklife a question. So, Jacklife, what I got from Yahweh is it's still there, but whoever did that exorcism for you trapped it in your heart. So, it's like, you let it somehow. Like, I don't know what you did to find it. Or,
They're all
I don't know
spamming
what
that they've
you
had
did
exorcisms.
to find it or run into it, but it's like you accepted it into you. You accept
Hey,
it.
real quick, I'm sorry. I had to ask you a question I totally forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any work with crystals?
I'm about to get a crystal. I don't have any actual crystals.
Yes.
I'm about to get one.
I've heard it's like really effective to like try and channel the spirits.
Cassie's a transformer. Gotta be.
You don't have to have tools necessarily to channel spirits. I mean, you can use them, obviously, divination tools.
I thought it was easier because it just gave you an
Have
object
them.
to focus on as well.
You can focus on a candle flame. You can focus on a glass of water. You can focus on a pendulum, cards.
Cassie sounds like the anti-smoking ad lady with the throat hole.
Yeah, I source my crystals from a farm that's local to me. They're not that far.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, whatever resonates for you, whatever works for you, do that. I know a lot of people that
Whatever
work with a lot of
works for
crystals.
you,
I have a
boy.
bunch. Different
Is
ones
there?
for
Do you think there's any like
things.
difference in the colors?
Absolutely.
Like, does it make a difference?
Absolutely.
So, like, what do you think
Yeah.
would be like the easiest color for me?
Sometimes you'll want to go with whatever it is that you're working on, like whatever you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to be more present and like speak more, like blues and greens, right? Throat chakra ones. If we're trying to,
So, like, what do you think would be like the easiest? What do you think would help with like my success for starting my OnlyFans?
success, I go with malachite always. I mean, you could do multiple.
Malachite is the OnlyFans crystal. Note to self.
If you guys want a reading, type your name in the comments, and I'll try and type a sentence as long as the TikTok will let me type it. I'll
This
type
dude needs to
something
bail.
if
He
your
needs
name
to
stands
bail.
out for
He's,
me, or,
he's
like, I get
dragging it
something.
down now. Get the fuck out of there, bro.
So if you actually want
Let
like
somebody
a
else
reading
get in there.
and you're waiting, just
Don't
type
bog
your
it
name
down.
in the
Get out of
comments
there.
And I'll click on your name.
A little
and
something
I'll-
for the grift, bud. Wife, kid, dog just moved into the new house 2
can you
days
guys hear
ago.
me?
Good. Glad to hear it.
I'm not lagging, right?
We can hear you.
It's got to pick up here in the next 5 minutes or we're going to bail. There's plenty of other lunatics out there. What the fuck?
Is the live still going?
I think it is.
Yeah, we're still going. I was just typing, so I couldn't talk and type at the same time. I'm sorry, but
Hey, can I get a reading?
Yeah, can I get a reading? Sorry, I've been sick. Guys.
Yeah, she was here first. I'll let her go.
yeah, we're so Seneca. Is your name Seneca?
Yeah, don't mind my voice. I got sick. I have a weird aunt who recommended that I go out on the full moon and stand in a bucket of water with a bunch of these weird ass crystals. I don't know what the hell she was trying to get me to do, but I lost
It's
my
actually
voice.
a good idea. You just did it wrong, if that makes sense.
How did I do it wrong?
You're supposed to like encode each crystal with its own meaning and its own understanding and stuff. And then when you
Okay.
step on them, you think of those meanings. You think of those meanings, and then you let them affect you. So if you want to try that again, you can. Just think of the meaning you're giving the crystals each individually, and like walk on them one at a time.
Guys,
so
it
like
sounds like
put them
that
in a row,
teenager that was
like
about,
one at a time.
bragging
Don't like
about
stack them
bathroom.
all on top of each other, and then stand on them. Because that's just gonna be like an overload of like let's say you put love and light together, you know that that's gonna make something, but you don't know what it's gonna make. And so if you put all these crystals together, it's gonna make something, but you don't
I'm
know
out
what
now.
it's gonna
Did you
make.
like Bagelite? Yeah,
So you
that
want
was
to put
pretty
them like
funny,
in a
bro.
row and walk on them
That
one
was
at a
pretty
time,
funny.
individually.
You did a good job.
So why did it make me lose my
W
voice?
so
though?
far for night shift.
I have no idea. We can try that for you. Lord Jesus, allow her to bring her voice back, her throat chakra aligned. Let her feel her deepest intuitions, be guiding her as a force to speak clearly and cognitively, and let her voice carry through the room beautifully as a mother should. Thank you.
Do you think it could have been the bucket of water she had me in?
Yeah, it's run its course. We were waiting for some more gold, but you know, they can't all be winners.
I don't know what it is with India, but like they're
you know, a lack of health on another level. So it's just, it's good on one level, bad on another, depending on how you're going to quantify it. So.
Devil.
That's bad.
And I'm imagining Luke from Outdoor Boys being like, I never considered that. And it changed how I watch his videos. I was like, come on, man.
I heard that Mormons believe that when they die, if they do enough good things or something like that, they get like a bunch of like planets. Like you get to get a bunch of planets when you die and go to heaven. And I didn't know that, but you know, who's to say it's not true?
Way
Like,
too many people
An
requesting
entire
here.
globe, like
planets.
the world.
Joe. All right.
White Claw.
White Claw, what's up?
What's up, dude? You guys hear me?
Hello. What's up, Mike?
I'm good.
White Claw, what do you want to talk about? Are you a socialist?
Yeah.
Socialist? What?
I'm not talking to you, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Wait, Mike. I'll get to you in a little bit. One second.
Wait, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that there's like like a meaningful difference between like, I don't know. Do you think that like there's like a meaningful difference between like the economic system between like what we have now and what we had in like, you know, the 1600s or something?
Define meaningful difference.
Like, do you think that there was like a Do you think, like, in the standard, Marxist, I guess, sense, like,
Yo,
the idea that, like, there's
Andrew
a
Wilson. Yo, Andrew Wilson just fucking requested.
shouts out Andrew Wilson.
Yo, is that actually Andrew Wilson?
No.
Hello.
No, I think it is.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, dude, I love you, bro.
Who's this?
That's he's like a famous dude. Andrew, I got my feminism argument from you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for him. Have you been deploying it well?
Yeah, I was debating it the other night.
Oh.
On here actually.
I was actually here for the prompt. I'd like to engage in the prompt of Zionism is great.
All right.
So I was just wondering, from a Christian perspective, wouldn't it actually be counterintuitive to be a Christian and a Zionist?
I'm not a Christian, so I don't really know about that. But
well, I mean, but most people in the United States, they at least self-ID as being Christian, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah. So wouldn't it be actually counterintuitive for Christians to be Zionists?
What do you mean by that? Like would it be not in their interest?
Well, so inside of Israel, at least 30% or more of the population wants to name a Messiah, right? Wouldn't that Messiah necessarily, from the Christian perspective, be false and have to denounce Jesus Christ?
Are you talking about like a third temple?
Yeah.
Is it 30%?
Actually, I think it's a little bit more who support that project. Yeah.
Would I say that's anti-Christian? I would say because of I would say that's anti-Christian, because in Christianity, if what am I trying to say? If you want to, if another religion wants to name a prophet that's not yours, isn't that against Christianity?
Well, and whoever they would name as a Messiah would have to say that Jesus Christ was false, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, wouldn't it? Doesn't that basically mean that Christian Zionism is bad? That Christians shouldn't be Zionists?
I mean, like I don't think that's like a fundamental idea of Zionism, even if 30% or more people support it.
Well, if we go back,
How many kids have died in Gaza? You fucking
like 2 seconds. Please don't let Andrew speak. Sorry.
Oh, well, no worries. I appreciate you guys having me up on your panel. I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but if you go back to the original architects of Zionism, Herschel and others, there's definitely political Zionism, but Judaism is a main staple of Zionism. There's no untangling the two from each other.
Yeah.
And so in Judaism does say that, a Messiah is going to come who's not going to be Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah, but wasn't Theodor Herzl an atheist himself? And I know Ben Gurion was an atheist. So like these people don't even believe in God. So how would they believe in a Messiah?
That's true, but you can't untangle. For instance, if you have the right of return to Israel, that's under ethnic Judaism, but also under religious Judaism, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
sure,
you can't untangle the two. They're not. You just can't untangle them. And so Judaism, the religion, is as much a staple of Israel as Judaism, the people group. So wouldn't it be super counterintuitive for Christians? Wouldn't that basically be them supporting Antichrist?
I wouldn't say it's them supporting Antichrist. I would say that the people individually in Israel who support a building of the third temple, I would say that is anti-Christian values, I guess, or just overall just anti-Christian. But I wouldn't say that the idea of Zionism is overall anti-Christian in that sense.
Well, I mean, if the core tenets of Zionism is Judaism as a faith, that is the critical part of it, which it is, because otherwise, why do they want the Holy Land?
I mean, like the core tenet of Zionism is just the belief that the Jews have the right for self-determination in their ancient homeland.
Yeah, okay, but what gives them the right to that ancient homeland? God, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that would be faith. Yeah, that would be Judaism, the religion. So that's what they bank on as the right to that land. It came from God. God gave it to them. And so if that's the case, then Judaism as a religion is a fundamental core aspect of Zionism. I don't see how they could be untangled.
Does it say in the Torah specifically to build a temple to grant a Messiah?
Yeah, I mean, well, this is essentially prophecy, right? The idea that the third temple is rebuilt.
But where does it say that in the?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I can pull up some of the early prophecies. But the point, they definitely believe that it's part of the fulfillment of prophecy for Messiah. That's why they're working on the Red Heifer Project and other things like that, right?
Okay, so you think so like are I'm kind of confused. Like you're just looking at this from like a Christian sense of not supporting Israel because or like as a Christian not supporting Israel because they're trying to grant a prophet. Is that?
Well, yeah. Well, because a central point of Judaism is that the Messiah needs to come, and there's a large, overwhelming portion of the population of Israel that is pushing for the naming of a Messiah. So, I mean, it's a huge percentage. Talking about 30% of 9 million. That's a massive amount of people who support that project. And any Messiah they named would necessarily be antichrist from a Christian perspective. Not the antichrist. Not saying the antichrist of the Bible, but would be antichrist in the sense that he would have to denounce Christ as being a false Messiah, or he couldn't be the new Jewish Messiah, right?
Yeah. So I know this is kind of like a little bit off topic. Like, who would they name as like their Messiah as the?
I have no clue. Yeah, no clue who they would name.
So then they're just gonna name a Messiah,
that's the push. Yeah, the push is that Messiah gets named. Yeah, there are actual candidates for Messiah. Not kidding. From the Temple Institute, they actually have candidates for who they would name as Messiah. Not joking. You actually find that information on their website. Interestingly enough,
that is I did not know. That is really weird.
It is really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, like I'm not like Christian myself. Like I didn't know that they're gonna have a vote for who's Messiah.
Yeah. So do you think then having this information, just assuming that it's true for a second, if Christians were to say that it would be a very unchristian thing to do to support Zionism, you would probably have to agree with that, right?
If they actually did it, then yeah, I would say.
Okay. All right, that's all I had, man. I just wanted to kind of tangle up with you a little bit on that.
I watch your stream like all the time. I love your shit, by the way.
Oh well, I'm glad, man, and you're more than welcome to it whenever. Thanks for having me up on your panel.